Alright, so last we left off, you had all... RJ, could you not?
Yeah. I'm trying to get it up so I don't have to look at it anymore.
Oh my god. Save her pictures up. Jesus.
I'm using your face
to
elevate
it. That's fair. Anyway, while you do that,
you're like the carjack.
Yeah, last we left off, you all had finished more or less exploring this ruined city to learn more of Shava's patron, who you did more or less determined was an entity by the name of Cuse, a worm-like entity that had done essentially whose influence had corrupted this city beyond repair. It's out of sight now, RJ. You can stop.
No, it's out of sight on my screen.
Oh, okay.
My screen's probably bigger than yours.
Gotcha. At any rate, over the course of this, you met a mage who was a former classmate of Shava's by the name of Lucan Sithreth, who had accompanied you to the entrance of this like inverted tower that you went into, but did not seem to join you on the inside. At the base of this tower, you recovered the book that Shava was looking for, learned more about what had happened, and had a showdown with seemingly the person who had been the source of Cuse's influence here. Defeated him, made your way out. At which point, you were sort of jumped, or like Lucan showed up again and basically told you to hand over the book, and he had with him a couple of other individuals with different colored robes, him being a member of this group that he identified as being called the Cabal Arcana. And as you refused to hand over the book, he sort of got more threatening in his tone, and that is when Spine Ripper, currently bread deprived and losing his sanity piece by piece, decided, I believe, to cast Shatter, was it?
Yeah.
And that is where we left off. So, why don't we roll some initiative?
Okay.
What a way to start a night.
21.
Nat 20, bitches!
Okay,
Modified
so
20.
What's your
20 for
what's your plus thing?
1.
Yeah.
So 21
I got a
for
20 as well.
23. 23. Jesus.
Modified 20.
Calm down. And right, I have to roll for Zurgle.
Zargle. He would kill you if you heard you say that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. knows.
Good fly to Arizona.
He got 16.
Goddamn Arizona fuck man.
I know. It's the Arizona heat.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah.
At least he lives up to it. At least he lives up to his title now. Wink, wink.
Oh right.
What?
He'll tell you if he wants to.
I don't want to. I don't
want to know.
Part of it is that my title on the Discord has changed.
I have to look.
He's a man now.
Okay.
What's that even supposed to mean?
Well, if you don't get it, it's not for your brain.
You
ain't on my level of immaturity, son.
I'll tell you later.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Sure. Well, I guess fittingly, since you were the one who instigated this combat, Spine Ripper is up first. And I forgot to mention almost. They not only were. It was not only these three figures, but they were accompanied by a large humanoid, bulky creature made out of solid rock.
God, you fucking dumbass.
Rock. Is his name Dwayne?
I mean, he doesn't appear to have a mouth, so you're not sure he would be able to tell you.
Can he be Dwayne? Is he Dwayne now?
I mean,
Is he a cook? Does he like to cook?
Is he able to have little rocks and rockets?
so you're casting Shatter.
I'm gonna rock his world.
Let's see. It's a 10-foot radius. You could honestly probably hit all of them.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll the damage for that. And they need
hitting it off with an 8. Hitting it off with a 6. Hitting it off with a 7. So we're at 6, 7.
Let's roll some saving throws.
5. Wow. 8, 7, 6, 5.
That's impressive.
Wait, are you casting at a 3rd level?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the total on that?
25.
8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5.
26.
26.
26. Okay. Well, Lucan didn't make it.
Con save is 14.
Yep, he takes that damage. This guy. The one in the
Wait. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw.
Oh, does it?
Oops.
Yes, it says right there.
Yep, that's good to know.
Oops.
All right. The guy with the sort of orangey trim and headband did make his save, so he takes only 13.
It's fine. Damage is damage.
Oh, I know. I'm the one in the with the red trim and the hood up so you can't see the face. Also just makes it, so that's 13 on him. And as for the creature of stone and rock, who has disadvantage on his save, but and yet has a higher constitution than the rest, well, he got the same roll both times, 14 and 14, so that's a total of 19. So he does make it.
Okay. That's fine.
So Lucan is the only one who took the brunt of that.
Because he's a bitch.
Yeah, and you know what else? You know what else he's gonna take?
What's that?
Fury of the Small. Drop another 6 damage on Lucan.
Let me just hang on. Fury of the
Once
Small.
per short rest, you can deal 6 extra damage to a creature with a larger size than yours.
Okay, hang on. With an attack or a spell, because oh, yep, that is how that works. Okay, I was just double checking it. I was just double checking it didn't have to. Be
I'm smaller than you.
Lucan is actually looking very, very messed up from that. He is not looking great.
Wow.
Spiner sitting there twitching.
So I was gonna see like Lucan almost dead, and he's just gonna look at Spyriver and go, "That'll do, pig. That'll do."
Spiner just immediately turns to look at Shava.
Shava, it's your turn. The enemies look rattled, but ready to potentially maybe fight back. You're not sure, but they look pretty hostile. I'll go ahead and say it.
Pretty hostile.
Yo, you know that Hunger Hadar shit?
Yeah.
I let Shava do what Shava wants to do.
I was about to say Hunger of Hadar, so yeah.
Okay. The hunger is open.
Center it on them.
If I can get all of them, you can get all of them.
I mean, yeah.
It's a 40-foot diameter. Of course I can get all of them.
Yeah, and you're probably gonna have to angle it back so it doesn't catch you guys in your area as well, but that's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Let me just check a couple things. It happens on their turn. Right, they start their turn and they automatically take cold damage, ending. They may need to save against acid. Okay. Ivy, you cannot see any of the targets.
Yes, but you remember where they were. Hey, you know that thorn shit you can do? AoE the fuck out of them.
RJ, how about you let people choose what they want to do instead of choosing for them?
Can't see shit. Is the party by me?
You're all together.
So I think I'm going to try to cast Spike Grove somewhere in front of me.
Well, you can get. What is the area you can get with that?
Let's see.
That goes the same as Hunger of Art.
150 feet by 20.
That's the I believe the range.
Range. 20-foot radius.
Okay.
20 foot, okay.
So yeah, you can basically cover the entire Hunger with that.
Okay.
So let's see.
AoEs. Yeah.
AoEs.
Moves into or within the area. Okay.
High five for AoEs.
Okay. Cass. Next up is you.
Uncanny dodge.
No one's attacking me yet. You know what? I think I'll cast sleep
AoE spam.
on the dickhead.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, DM,
Go ahead and roll your.
Like it?
Go ahead and roll. It's the same range, the same area of effect. So go ahead and roll the numbers for that.
You liking all these AoEs?
That's a lot of AoEs.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. I AoE'd your party in half.
I AoE'd my dick in half. That's why I don't have one anymore.
Oof.
That's straight up. Okay. And 16.
16. Okay. You hear a single thump from within the range. You're not sure.
Goodbye, Lucan.
I mean, you can take a pretty good guess. Yes.
Clearly the guy who was
no
almost
shit.
about to die.
Good, just leave him down. We'll take care of him later.
Um.
I'm sure Shava has questions.
I'm gonna kill Lucan.
You want to ask me?
No. It's okay. I don't have to worry about people being overly aggressive. I have speak with dead. So go ahead. Fucking kill him. I'll just talk to him anyway.
I don't care if you talk to him or not. I just want him dead.
Falls unconscious until it ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action.
What?
I'm just checking to see what ends sleep on someone. Takes
Okay.
damage or uses an action to sleep. Okay. All right. It would be Lucan's turn.
Would be, but I stole it. Oh shit! I wanted to hide too.
There's not a. You're kind of out in the open, and
Well, okay, fine. Fuck you.
they can't
We're
really.
like in an open plane,
they're
aren't
all-
we?
Although they are within the Hunger of Hadar, so they can't really see you anyway. So.
Hide by standing still.
So next up is Zergo. Tell you what.
I don't think he should do anything.
Yeah, I was gonna let you decide because I couldn't really think of anything he could do, but yeah, if
He's
you're
a
in
close
group-
range fighter.
Yeah,
And he can't see, so he can't throw an axe.
yeah.
Zergo's gonna
Say-
sit down and just kind of wait this out. Pick
He's
grass.
gonna stay standing and just kind of. He'll take the dodge
Standing.
action.
No. Can he ready an attack?
If like if someone gets in range of him, sure.
Yes. So we'll just say he readies an attack.
Yeah. Now that'll only
So
work if someone actually.
if somebody runs up to him, he'll take a swing. There
Sure.
you go.
So maybe the big rock thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let's see here. Do. Okay. The one with the orange trimmed robes emerges. Well, first of all, he takes a 2d6 damage.
Do I roll that?
Yeah. Actually, so does Lucan, now that I think about it. Rewind a bit.
Everybody gets a damage.
Alright, so Lucan,
Mm-hmm.
he gets 5.
5. Okay. In that case, don't roll for the other one yet, because he actually does get a turn.
Who?
Lucan.
Oh, Lucan?
Yeah, because because damage wakes him up.
Oh, okay.
And that happened at the start of his turn. Although, if he moves, he's also in trouble.
Should have just stayed sleeping.
Have fun moving.
Let's see, what does he want to do?
Stand in place and cry.
Let me see what options he has.
Stand in place and cry.
You know what? Yeah.
Surrender. That's an option too.
That's what he'll do. Well, that didn't help him.
Is he still in there?
Yep.
Alright, roll it again.
Is that an Ethan?
What?
So, Ethan, it's about to be your turn. The party has unleashed hell, and I will describe what is happening when it gets to your turn.
He's probably still setting up his mic.
Yeah.
So give him a minute.
Oh, by the way, Lucan takes 10 damage.
Well, he's unconscious.
No, motherfucker should be dead.
See, he freezes, he tries to do a thing, fails, gets swiped by an acid tentacle, and just, like, faints.
Effective.
Trying to see. Why is.
Technically, probably shouldn't be in there since he receives no discount from Gargos, but I have nowhere else to put him.
But who?
Right?
Ethan.
This is an action.
You want?
Ah!
Okay, that's probably how that would work then.
Freaks him out every time. I want all of you of them, by the way.
Okay, well, it is now. It is now you're just in time.
I can't handle it like I can.
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if there's much you can do, honestly. Because let me describe what has just happened.
Stop it!
So after casting Shatter on the group of mages, that was followed by Shava engulfing them in the Hunger of Hadar, and then Ivy covering that same area with spike growth, so they couldn't get out easily. Followed by Cass using sleep and temporarily knocking out the guy you're familiar with, Lucan. And yeah, it's just kind of an all-around bad day for them. So they're currently all in this big dome of darkness and spikes. So it's up to you if you want to do anything. You could just ready an action to attack if something gets in your range.
Yeah, there's a song playing inside that dome. It's Pain by 3 Days Grace.
So
Pain!
what you feeling, Zergo?
What's your spot tonight?
What are you looking for?
Oh. Oh my lord.
You good, Ethan?
Oh, never mind. He's not good. Oh, there he is. But
Can you fucktards actually hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes?
Did you
also,
get?
fuck you.
Did you
Okay,
get my
good.
recap?
Nothing. I am sorry. I was talking to my buddy Steve.
Okay. So, long story short, the bad guys are engulfed in a Hunger of Hadar from Shava that is also covered with spikes from Ivy's spike growth.
Yeah, I don't know. These fools
they jiggled to the wrong neighborhood. Let me tell you.
So, do you want to do any?
This is both after they got hit with a very strong satyr.
Yes. So, do you want to do anything, or just if you want, you can just ready in action if something comes up to you.
I would like to. Which stretches out further, the Hunger of Hadar or the Thorns?
They're completely the same.
Okay, I will simply ready an attack if anybody leaves that in our direction.
The Hunger of Hadar is actually bigger, but towards us at the same edge.
So readying an action wouldn't also allow you to move, keep in mind. So it would have to be
I'm saying I'm going to move.
Oh, to the up to the area?
Within the 5 feet requirement for a melee attack.
Okay. Cool.
Hunger and Hadar, and I will simply ready an attack. If somebody comes out of that, I am going to pick on them.
All right then.
You're gonna bully them?
That was a hamster.
I can't believe I made it out of there. War pick to the forehead. Dink.
All right. Now, okay. A couple things. God, this is a nightmare. What? How about okay.
Everybody die.
All right. Well, whoever's going next is getting rolled for damage.
Go ahead and
stacks
roll your cold, and Ivy roll. I'd say 4d4.
Okay.
That's an 8 for me, boss.
All right.
Is that 2?
Unfortunately for Quinn, we've turned into the worst kind of the, what was it called? The status spewer, where it's just a bunch of AoE lasting effects.
12.
AoE.
12 for Ivy.
Jesus.
Okay. That's 20 damage right there, buddy.
Ooh.
Well,
that is a blood-stained ritual of the night. Ooh.
So you see the orange-robed individual with the headband emerge, not from your side, because he's smarter than that.
Coward!
He's a wizard. He knows better than to get into melee.
Could he make it?
Wizard crowd.
Could he make it that far?
He was closer to the outside of it. And he is going to. So he sort of waves his hand, and you see a sort of ball of yellowish smoke materialize in his hand before he hurls it at you, and it sort of detonates into this cloud in a 20 radius sphere that engulfs all of you. And
oh, great!
It starts to enter your nostrils, and you start your eyes start to water just from this nauseating scent. And that's going to start doing things on your turn.
Get the fuck out of there.
Wouldn't Zergo not be bothered by that because he moved?
He was able to angle it to just catch Zergo in it.
All
Look,
right.
if you guys can get all of them, they can get all of you.
Yeah, okay, quit.
What was there,
Sure.
3 of them, and they were closely bunched? Of course we could get all of them.
At any rate, next up is the hooded guy. And
Rolling damage?
Yes, rolling damage. Same just
A resigned sigh.
yes.
4d4s, Rebecca.
Yo, okay.
Max damage 12.
3,
1.
4, 5, and 7. So 7 for Rebecca.
All right.
12 for me, so that's 19.
Fucking yike.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, that one's gonna emerge. Yeah. Screw it. So
What
side did he emerge on?
Where is he, Quinlan?
opposite from the other one. They emerge from the two sides because they're wizards and they're smart. I'm sorry.
Wizards.
We'll see how smart they are when there's a pick through their brain.
I don't know if they're crap.
And
I'd like to pick your brain a bit.
Oh, hold still, I'm a lobotomist.
And what he is going to do is very simple. You see his hand ignite, and he sort of slaps his hands together, and he's going to throw a fireball at all of you.
Roblox.
Of
He
course.
kisses my ass instead.
Can he dodge?
All right. I like people to start making deck saves.
Uncanny
Okay.
fucking dodge. Hold on. Dex save.
Well, I roll some
Please.
damage.
16.
19.
Okay, those are successes.
18.
22.
22. Okay. Anyone else?
18.
I still have to roll. I have to
Okay.
find my die.
Okay.
With all my D6s.
Firebird just like
I'm
cartwheels
using
out of the
it.
way.
I get +5 on deck saves.
Oh, we both rolled a 17 then.
I get plus 6,
yeah.
but I rolled kind of low, so.
I got a +1 on Dex.
I get 6 on charisma though.
I get +8 on Wisdom.
Well, that's a
You
10.
get nothing.
I'm
All right.
Ivy the Wise.
All right, Zurgo, you take 27 points of fire damage. Everyone else takes 13.
I want you to know this
Uncanny
man is dying in the most painful way I can imagine.
Oh, no.
Also,
He's not getting a second turn.
you see the impact, the sort of roaring fire blow his hood back, and you're able to see his face now. And
Edgy.
Ivy, do you
Yeah?
recognize him?
Geraldo?
Shit!
You are looking at your father.
Oh!
I'm the daddy.
Almost. I should say
I
almost.
hate to say this to you, but your
There's-
father's going to die.
There is
Zurgo is going to kill your father.
What the fuck?
He is going to receive my mighty chain attack.
you do see him as sort of there is something a little different though. First of all, you remember from last time he was carrying that sort of red crystalline sphere that was like 10 inches in diameter. Also,
Yeah.
his eyes are weird. They almost look like reptilian.
Oh, he's a lizard person. We have to kill him.
Gotta die.
They sort of
He's
have
part of the Illuminati. We have to kill him.
they have like
Well-
vertical slits for pupils within an orange frame.
I didn't inherit that from my father.
Also, point of order, I don't think we ever actually named Ivy's father. I have
Nope.
a name, unless
His name is
His
dead.
name is Jackass.
His name is dead. His name is dead, or soon to be
Daddy-o.
dead.
so I was gonna let you take first stab at if you had something, or else we can use mine.
I'm gonna use yours.
All right, his name is Rowan
Ooh.
Rosewood.
Okay. Yep. Oh shit.
And you see him, and he says, and you hear him say, "Get us out of here."
Excuse me,
No.
Whoa.
Uh,
You killed my mother.
Oof.
all right, we'll see what happens with that.
Confusion
All right, and that is when the Earth Elemental emerges. Yes, on your side.
Does he take damage or no?
Oh, he does take cold damage.
All right.
Does he not take spike damage?
He does also take spike damage.
11.
4d4s.
11 cold.
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 5.
5. Okay.
5
Is that
for
just
Rebecca.
111?
So and,
1112.
and he's also
Yeah.
and he also happens to be resistant to that. So that actually no, never mind. He's not. So he does take that. But yes, Zurgo, you can take your readied attack as well.
Yes.
Zurgo. Oh,
God damn it.
All by myself.
Okay, I think there's. Okay, am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
You're good
now.
now.
What'd you
Okay,
get?
there is something deeply wrong with this.
Gotcha.
This wire is hypersensitive. Also, I was trying to say, sir, there's a fucking earth elemental.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he forgot.
Bryn, you left that out, buddy.
I described it last time, and at the beginning of in the recap of this session.
The recap, Quinn. The recap
I
that
know
I
that you
wasn't
weren't
there
here
for.
I was
Here
giving a
for
quick
you expect me to know
summary.
about.
So yeah, there's an earth elemental.
Oh my god, fine. It's emerging on our side. It's getting a fucking pick to the face, and it has
I
no
would
immunity to it.
I would expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Actually,
Death.
I point of order. Before you do that, I need Shava and Ivy to also make Constitution saving throws from that fireball to see if
Ivy's
you
in the bathroom.
Okay, you can roll for her.
Make a con save.
You're rolling for concentration on your spells.
Oh, your concentration save. So you have to get. I
10.
don't know what that.
Concentration or
I got it.
It's the same.
12.
Concentration is Constitution. What'd you get?
12 flip.
Okay, you're
I got
good.
a 13.
Spikes are still.
Oh,
up.
19 plus 1. The modified
Okay,
20.
both of you are good.
Oof.
Anyway, go
I'm
ahead
going to
and
be getting
roll.
rid of it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Go ahead and roll your pick, Zurgo.
I honestly thought you said roll your dick for a second.
Just slap it really hard with your dick. I'll show you how rock hard I am.
Huh. Solid as a penis.
Good God.
Dear God. There's more. No.
There's more. No. I am. Yep. Okay. So I've got a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
I am spending a superiority die to make this a trip attack because I do not believe that thing is any bigger than large.
That is correct.
I'm going to add an extra d8 to my attack, and it has to make a strength save of 16 or be knocked prone.
Strength save of 16. It does make that. Got a 21.
Okay. Darn shame. Well, in that case, it's just going to be taking math here, 16 points of damage.
All right.
Cool math game.
And since your weapon is magic, it does not resist it.
I've thrown enough elementals at people to know that, no, you need to use magic.
Uh-huh. All right. And as it emerges, you hear the orange-robed guy call out to attack the elf. And it is going to lumber past you, Zurgo, and go after Shava.
Is that an opportunity attack? Then?
Well, his readied action was his reaction, so
I think a ready to action does eat up your reaction, unfortunately. So.
yeah. So he only gets the one.
Not the squishy.
Not the squishy.
And Shava, you are getting 2 slams against you.
Oh.
Come on and slam.
Oh no, but Shava
Yeah.
doesn't like to slam.
Okay.
She
Nolan
likes-
Stone.
Being
She doesn't
slow.
like to be the slammy.
Oh, no,
she likes to be the
guys,
slammer.
Are you saying Shav is a top?
What I'm saying is, Shava's weak to this because she scissors, and that's rock.
All right. Well, one of them was only a nat 1, but the other is a 15. Does that hit you?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Grab the dice.
You know what they say? Rock beats sisters.
Exactly.
That is going to be 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, God.
And I'd like you to make another Constitution save.
Only have
As
to beat a 10.
As this massive
No,
rock just
15.
no, it's
Oh,
not,
it's 10 or half the damage you take.
whichever is higher.
18.
Okay, you do manage to maintain the hunger of Hadar.
Oh, God, if it was the full damage you took, concentration would be awful.
Yeah. Brings us back up to Spine Ripper.
Alrighty.
Pretend he's a book. Rip out his spine.
Well, ho,
ho, ho, ho, ho, ho, ho,
ho.
Oh, throw a rock.
He called it.
Throw a rock.
I
Throw a rock.
understand the rippery boy.
I am going to peg a rock at the guy that flung the fireball.
Okay.
I thought you were going to throw a rock at the rock.
No.
That would have been pretty
go
good.
That would work.
I'm going after fireball guy.
Good. We can make sure he doesn't get a second turn. Him the pain. All of it.
17. 17 plus, was that 6? No, it's 5. Numbers.
That definitely hits.
He takes 6 damage from the rock.
Sure.
And me stone slinging magic.
Well, here comes the screams.
It's 36. That's
I'm sorry. Make a Constitution save before.
Why do I have to make? Oh, okay.
Because we're in that fucking mustard gas.
Yeah, hold on. So
Mustard gas.
This other guy just threw a fucking fart at it, like the eggiest fart.
Fucking.
He threw an eggy ass fart at our group. Need to give him stabs.
5, 5, 6 off that rock, so 16.
Well,
16
we'll see if that actually happens after you roll your Constitution save.
Ooh, could cost an action. That's
15 plus 15
Okay,
plus
you do manage to hold it down.
15 plus doesn't even matter.
So what was your
it's
damage?
probably like a 15. That sounds about right for a character of this level.
Yeah. So he's taking 16 plus 6. I believe that's 22.
All right.
22 off the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Just plock. Really?
Plock, really? The worst migraine of your life.
All right. Shava, you make a Constitution saving throw.
You make a Constitution saving throw, and you make a Constitution saving throw. Everyone, make a con save.
18.
18, you succeed. What would you like to do?
Run the fuck away.
Get out of there, Squeak.
You may want to disengage.
I don't know if I have disengage.
Everybody can
You
disengage.
can disengage as an action, essentially.
The having a disengage is usually rogues for disengaging as a bonus.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna disengage and GTFO.
Okay, so you're just gonna backpedal.
Yeah.
All right.
Backpedal, don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall!
I'm gonna backpedal. You know what? I'm gonna use a bonus action. Can I dash as a bonus action?
No, that's also an action.
Damn it.
But you can get 30 feet back.
Okay. I don't think I have any bonus actions. No, I don't. Okay.
What would you like to do, Ivy?
I'm going to continue to fight.
Kill your dad.
I'm going to.
You see that he doesn't seem to be paying any more attention to you than anyone else. Interestingly.
Of course. Well, I'm going to try to target everybody with fairy fire.
Fairy fire. Just take a look at that. That is what level spell is that?
That's gonna be good if it hits.
It's a first level.
First level. Okay, fairy fire.
Come on, baby, connect.
So it's a 20-foot. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a 20-foot cube, and they went out opposite sides of an area of that. Wait, 20-foot. No, that was a 20-foot radius that they went out of. So that's not even
40-foot diameter.
Yeah. So that's not even. That's like half that size. So you would only. I think you'd only be able to hit one of them with that. Based on the dimensions of the spear.
I'll target my.
You could technically hit maybe two, right? Because there's a third guy still in the hunger, isn't there?
Right, but he's unconscious.
Oh, okay, he's down. All right.
Yeah.
He's down already.
He's been down.
Speaking of which, he's
That
continuously
was
taking damage in there, so he's dead by now, right?
Well, not yet, but
Yeah, that is failed death save after failed death save.
it hasn't been.
He's not. Yeah.
It hasn't been his turn yet, so.
Also not moving in the spike, so he won't take any damage from that, but the hunger's just going to eat away at his saves.
Actually, doesn't technically he get 2 off of that? He takes
no, that's if it's a crit, and that only works for if you're within 5 feet.
He's saying because it damages him twice. Once at the start of his turn and once at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Because hunger's mean.
No, if he fails his natural death save, he's just dead.
All right.
Yeah, this guy's gonna die.
This guy is not Lawrence. He doesn't get Deus Ex. Get the fuck out.
We'll see.
Like, RJ, get the elk.
Lawrence in his bed, phobic of giant elks.
I know, on the ceiling.
We're gonna have to do that at some point.
Spider elk.
Spider elk.
It's gonna happen.
So Ivy, were you doing the fairy fire thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Some fairy fire, Daddy-o.
Have you listened to my new mixtape?
Sorry, I just have to make it. Yeah, I have to make a deck save.
Yep.
My new mixtape is fire.
That is an 18.
Damn it.
Oh, shit. Alright.
So it does not take hold, unfortunately. And he does.
Oh, it would have been so good.
You see him look at you when you do that, and you see it. There's a glint of recognition in his eyes as he sees you. Next up is Cass.
Hello.
Henlo.
I guess I'll take a smack at Big Rock Boy.
Hang on. You're in the fart too. Everyone's in the fart.
Thank you for reminding me. Wait, did I?
Fine, you know what? I'll just get out of the fart.
Well, first you need to make a con save.
It induces a save is the thing.
What save? Con save?
Con save.
It's either I say it now or Quinn remembers on the next turn and we have to...
Actually,
modified 20.
Alright, you're good. I'm keeping track.
Am I out of it?
Yeah, you would be out of it. You would be out of it.
I'm just gonna get the fuck out of the fart cloud.
Oh, you should go stab the fart guy.
But he's in the spiky shit, isn't he?
No, he's not.
He exited. Okay, he's on the other side of Fireball Man, though, so melees can only hit one of them.
I don't know if I can hit him run up to him, but...
You were all grouped together, right? More or less?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you would probably currently be next to the Earth Elemental as well.
Oh, no.
How about you get rid of the thing that's trying to squish the elf into paint?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Por favor.
Slap him with...
I was about to say, you better say fucking please.
Rapier.
Java's a rude-ass bitch.
Slap him with the noodle sword.
I only got a quarter of my health right now.
I am gonna slap it with the noodle sword. Fuck you.
Well, which weapon are you using?
My rapier.
Okay.
I would use acid on stone, but alright.
Wait, fuck you.
Well, she gets sneak attack.
Oh, that's true.
No,
Yeah.
I told him it's hiding.
No, there's allies nearby.
Yeah, you do have
As long as you have an ally within melee range, it counts as sneak attack.
Oh my god.
Because it's essentially the adaptation of the flanking mechanic.
Yeah, you don't get advantage, but you do get sneak attack.
That's fine.
Yeah. So what did you get?
That's a 17.
That just barely hits.
Oh, Jesus, AC is 17.
Yeah, I've ran Earth Elementals. High AC.
Okay.
I ran a couple, and I made my monk cry because his fists weren't magic yet. That poor bastard had to hit the 17 AC, and all of his damage was halved. That was my answer to him dishing out like 40 damage in his one turn.
17, 18.
So vicious, man. You gotta watch out for them.
20, 21, 22.
22. All right. He takes half of that
Fuck off.
because you didn't use your magic weapon.
Yes, I know. Wait, my magic weapon's barely fucking... And it does less damage anyway.
You have your short sword as well as your...
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I think I think it would have done more damage overall with the sneak attack. But
Okay, fuck you,
Yeah,
first of all. Second of all, fuck you.
anyway,
First off,
You people
I dare
should
you.
just let me do what I want to do.
okay, and I did. And
RJ and I are just over here making jokes.
okay, so
Penis. Demons.
Demons!
Penis demons.
okay, that happened.
Steve.
What was that?
That was the failed death save.
I will
Are
neither
you getting that
confirm,
one?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
That's a confirmation in and of itself.
Although I believe he also does get a save against the damage at the end of his turn.
What?
He does get a save against the damage at the end of his turn from Hunger of Hadar.
Oh yeah, deck save.
Oh,
He's prone to deck save.
is it Dex?
Yes, he's
Oh.
screwed.
Nope.
Oh no, auto fail.
I thought it was con or something.
No, it's a deck save.
Well,
Of all
The
things.
deck save was 16. I doubt he makes it.
Can't. He auto fails.
yeah, you can't make Dex. I think I think you have disadvantage if you're prone, but if you're incapacitated, you just fail.
Auto fail strength and dex saves.
Yes.
Or no, it's not. It's something. It's not incapacitated. It's something about being unconscious. It is being
Go look
unconscious. It's literally just being unconscious makes you fail that. Anyway, Zergo.
Can't imagine why. Zergo. All right, hang on. Let me make my con save. Come on, baby. I'm good at these.
Don't suck that egg.
Don't suck it. I've got a 17.
Don't
Yeah, you're
eat
good.
that egg.
Thank God for large bonuses. All right. How far away? Could I reach Fireball Guy in a single move?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Fantastic. I'm going to move up to... Zergo's going to dig his heels in and bolt over to him.
Okay.
A dash action, but he is... Great train at this man.
Oh, yikes.
It is time for attack number 1. I will get... Math. I will get a 17. I can do math.
Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. He is going to cast Shield.
When?
Okay, so his AC... No, right, that's a reaction. So his AC buffs by 5.
Hmm.
So did I just fail?
Yes, he blocked it.
You cheeky cunt. All right, well,
Action surge.
I get extra attack. I can just hit him again anyway.
Fucking
I can do it again.
do it again.
Block a 23, you fucking peasant.
He can't do that.
Parry
Parry,
this, you
you
fucking casual.
I will expend a superiority die for a trip attack. I will okay. So that's my 8. So that's, if I could do math here, that is 20 damage, and he has to make a strength save of 16.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's unconscious. All right.
Do I just wail on him? Do I just wail on him? I could kill this man.
That is up to you. I mean, I think
Ooh.
the goal is killing them in the first place, so...
One of them's dead, so...
I am hopping mad.
One of them's already dead.
We just go to straight murder, though.
That is.
I mean,
up
I
to
have
you.
Speak with Dead, so it doesn't matter anymore.
I think it's more from an ethical standpoint of these
Fuck
people
ethics.
of people that most of you just met.
Most.
Yeah, Shava's
but,
definitely killing.
It was clearly bad blood, and they were being pretentious, and then a fight broke out, so, you know.
Come on, man.
Took
You have
over.
to be polite. You have to be efficient, and you have to have a plan to kill everyone.
Okay,
that
you
you
know-
I'll
meet.
say that. I'll say this. Ivy, you see Zergo down your father. Do you do it or say anything?
Let it happen.
I'm just going to let it happen.
Okay.
All right, it's up to Zergo then.
You killed my mother. Prepare to die.
Literally.
Well, unfortunately for Ivy, that reference will have to wait because Zergo was not a killer even in the gladiatorial arena, so that's going to be my turn.
All right. In that case, it is the orange robe. What is he going to do?
Fart man.
Wait, did you say orange robe? I thought orange robe was fireball guy.
No, that was red robe.
Okay.
Orange robe was the dude with the headband. And speaking of that, he starts moving around the hunger, closer to red robe dude. Then he's going to use a bonus action to cast Misty Step to get within 10 feet of him. And then for his action, he is going to grasp the headband on his head, speak a command word, and teleport both of them out.
Oh.
You better fucking run.
No.
Oh no.
Leaving you with just the elemental and the hunger of Hadar swirling in the background.
The eerie screams of the damned just pouring out.
All right. That being said, it is now the elemental's turn, and its last orders were to kill the elf.
What's this thing?
So it is going to, because it is being controlled, it is not going to disobey those orders, and it is going to, first of all, take several opportunity attacks from, I believe, 3 different people as it walks toward
Yay!
Spine Ripper, Cass, and Ivy. I mean, for what it's worth, in some
Questions.
cases.
Since I'm attacking, can I use me stone slinging magic?
Well, I mean, you'd use your regular weapon, and as for what does Psychic Blade say about when
I think
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I don't see a reason not.
Alright.
I think opportunity attacks have to be a melee.
Right, but Psychic Blades is a thing he can tack onto that.
Oh yeah, no, I just mean he can't sling a rock.
Right, I know.
No.
Staff.
The reason why I made Spine Ripper
Back
have
in a
the
second.
rock was because it gets around the weapon attack thing.
It's also just funny.
Yes.
Anyway,
I'll be back in just a second. You guys keep going.
I got a 3
all right.
because I'm not feeling so well right now.
I don't want to hear it.
15
Oh,
plus,
really?
15 plus 5.
That is a hit.
All right.
17.
That also hits.
Oh.
And which weapon?
know-
Cass, which weapon are you using?
I'm gonna use my short sword this time since you fucking berated me.
I did. Okay,
Shut up.
it is up to you.
Take it.
He's taking 6 off of the rock.
Mm-hmm. Which not the rock, whatever your weapon is.
Oh no, my bad. I'm using a rapier. I should have rolled a fucking d6. I'm so used to
9
just
damage.
using a rock. He's taking 10 off the rapier.
Okay, so half to 5.
And then he don't get any halves on this shit.
Probably not.
That's a 6. That's a 4. And that's a 4. 6, 4, 14.
14.
So
Okay.
14 plus 5, so 19.
Fuck him up! I just got here. Fuck him up!
And Cass, what'd you get?
Sorry, 9.
And did
Damage.
you add sneak attack?
I can add sneak attack to this too?
It's once per turn. It's not once per your turn. It's
Wait,
just-
no, I didn't realize. I thought it
you
was
have
hidden at the
you have an ally next to it.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay, hold on.
This is how rogues do.
Okay. So the last one was a 6. So
Like
this-
monks, their damage output is goddamn nuts.
Yep.
That'll be 23 damage.
Is that counting the 9? Or is it?
No. I
Well,
went back to the 6 and then I added the 3 at
okay.
the end.
Okay. So is it a total of 23 then?
Yes.
Okay. Oof. Yeah, you carve out you start to carve out pieces of this rock, and actually, when Spine Ripper attacks with his rapier, it causes reverberations to go through it, and like you
just taps it.
Yeah, you see like, when you see like an earthquake and there's rock shaking, you see like the dust come off of it. That's kind of what you're seeing there. But it is going to go up to Shava and take 2 more slam attacks.
Entropic Ward.
Slam.
What do?
Entropic Ward.
Clarify. What was that do again?
Disadvantage on me.
Oh, that's a thing.
Can he dodge?
It's the warlock.
Ward is once per short rest makes an attack roll against you. Okay, it's 1 roll, so it's not both of its attacks. It's one of them.
Yeah, it's still something.
Yep. Okay, so the first one with disadvantage. Okay, I think that made a miss. It would have. He would have gotten an 18 or an 11, so it's an 11. And the second attack will be. That's a modified 20.
Oh damn it!
So once again, you take a rocky fist to the chest, getting the wind knocked out of you for 13 bludgeoning damage.
That's exactly my last health.
Oh my god!
Oh.
So Shava falls unconscious.
That's the sex of your life. Note to self.
He's rock solid.
Note to self. Don't let Shava play rock paper scissors.
Which brings us back to Spine
Always
Ripper.
choose scissors.
Spine Ripper, make another con save because the stinking cloud is still active.
14 plus 5.
You're good.
19.
Damn thing.
I have a flavor question, DM, and feel free to shoot me down on this. This just kind of popped into my head.
Yeah. What's up?
Anyone would. Because you said this con save we've been making is based on the smell, right?
Yeah.
And this is just me. I think Spine Ripper should get advantage because that man not only came from a shit pit, but literally just swims around in garbage.
You know, I'll say that's why he's been saving it so well.
Yeah, everyone else, this smells so bad. Spine Ripper, just like home.
That reminds me of home.
It's nostalgic.
I hated that place.
All right, go ahead.
I lost me mother in the shit pit.
I lost me mother, me brother, me father. Probably what's left of me sanity, all in that shit.
Ivy, my mom is dead. Spider Ripper, me family's down the shitter.
All right, what would you like to do, Spider Ripper?
Love went down that shit pit. She was a fresh baked loaf of pumpernickel.
Oh, also, I
loved her.
Also,
so much.
RJ.
Yes.
Okay, actually, before you go, I should mention when Shava falls unconscious, the hunger of Hadar drops, and you see an unmoving form within it.
Good.
That fucked.
The local indigenous species of Canada, you didn't even prepare. Get fucked.
All right. What would you like to do?
Fireball.
I don't know, maybe keep Shava from dying?
Modified 21.
What did you do?
Fireball.
Wait.
Firebolt.
Bolt. Okay, that's why I was confused.
Fireball.
Okay, so yes, that hits.
So what?
You think that's fire magic? I'll show you fire magic.
7 damage of the fire damage.
7. All right, it impacts. Shava, go ahead and make a death save.
Oh my fuck.
Already?
It's your turn.
Oh, yeah. I haven't done one in a while now. What do I do again?
Straight D20 roll. 10
Straight
or higher,
D20?
I'll save
10
you.
or higher is a success.
Oh, okay. Well, I got 12, so.
All right, that is 1 success.
More
Ivy,
to go.
Ivy, you are up.
Am I able to find Shava?
I mean, you see her. She is.
Alright.
Make a save against the far cloud.
Oh yeah, yes, also
Alright.
that. Thank you for reminding me.
Save against the egg.
Shit! I am deep in the egg.
Well, the good news is you might still be able to do anything with a bonus action. What this means is the scent fills your nostrils, and you're essentially hacking and coughing for your action this turn. You can still move. You can still take a bonus action if you have something.
Get the fuck out of there.
I don't know what's going on up here, but I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this seg, I'm out.
Alright, I'm going to use a Bomb of the Summer Court.
Is that a bonus?
That is a bonus action.
All right, what's the range on it?
120 feet.
All right, yeah. How much of that do you want to pump into Shava, I assume?
All of it.
So I
wait.
believe you can only do up to half at a time.
Okay.
Is that right? Hang on.
So 3d6.
Yeah. Okay. So so roll 3d6.
4, 3, and 6.
So 13 is the health that
13.
Shava gets back.
Yes.
What does that do for my...
It'll reset your death save.
For your insipid racism, nothing.
This is true. You were just saved by a half elf.
You keep getting healed by a half elf, mind you.
So Shava just like gets back up and stares down this golem.
All right, Cass. Cass, you
I
are next.
can't.
Yeah. Con save. Unless you moved out of it.
I thought I did, but
all right,
okay.
then you're good. Then you're good. You don't have to.
I guess is the elemental still up?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
looking
I'll
looking rough, but it is.
I'll
still
slap him
menacing.
again.
It saw Shava get up and you saw it knock out Shava and just kind of start to turn around, and then Shava got back up and was like went right back.
Okay, I'll slap it again.
Ruh-roh.
His head just snaps back around like, you what?
Fucking what? Ooh, nat 20!
Woo! Roll.
Oh my god.
Roll that damage and double the dice before adding your modifier.
Okay, is this still sneak attack?
Because Shava was brought back up, yes.
Oh, thank
I don't know. I think my favorite moment was when Gerald threw a rock at that Minotaur's ass.
Easily.
Okay. Hold on, I need a second to math.
Come here, by the way. Didn't think so.
13, 14, 15, 16. And then you said double it and then add the plus
Come on.
3?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so... It was base 16
So double to 32
plus 3.
is 39.
Yeah.
And my last question, was this with your short sword?
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
I want to slice him in half.
And
Long ways.
Rules of nature.
should not be possible with rock, but with the power of your vicious short sword, you carve through this being of solid stone, as if it is made of like soft tissue, and its bisected halves just collapse on either side.
So, and you end up staring Shava in the face as she's glaring at you.
Then the whole party turns to glare at Fart Man.
No, he's gone, isn't he?
Yo, yeah,
Fartman left.
he GTFO'd.
The elemental was the only thing that was
You
left.
coward.
He yeeted and beat it.
Although
Damn it, that's a great strategy.
there is, however, one figure left on the field who you can investigate.
Speaking of which, Shava's gonna walk up to the edge of the spikes, and on the way she's just gonna stop for a second, say thank you to Ivy, and then keep on walking.
Wait, are you gonna wait?
Oof.
Are you not waiting for the spikes to be taken down?
No, I'm gonna go to the edge of the spikes. What is? Yeah, you know that guy right there? He's getting lit on fire.
What if he has shit on him? God.
He's getting lit on fire. I'm just gonna walk to the edge of the spikes and just create a bot right on him.
He's gonna start burning.
Oof.
Swear to God.
Actually, those spikes, are they vines? Will they catch on fire or no?
I'd say no. That's
Okay.
it's not really part of the spell.
All
It
right.
just creates rough terrain.
Okay, I just didn't know if that or something.
And if you anyone else want to do anything with that?
Not with
just-
that, but I'm gonna take some rope and tie up Fireface over here.
Who?
Well, the question is Lucan dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's on fire. Yes, he's very dead.
Okay, well, Spinerper is going to scuttle over to him.
All
The
right.
thorn?
Still in the spikes.
Oh, can you drop the fucking spikes? We don't need them anymore.
Sure.
All right. Spikes are down.
Pushing.
I will scuttle over to his charred corpse and use the spell that I got because there's some people in the party who murder people we should probably talk to. So I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead on the jerky man.
All right. I'll say. So he probably still has a mouth. Like how cooked do you want him, Shava?
He's still burning.
Okay. You might want to pull him out of the fire before he has no mouth to speak with anymore, because that is a requirement of Speak with Dead.
Technically, he only needs vocal cords.
No, literally, Speak with Dead says the spell fails.
No, they have to have a mouth. I'm just being a prick.
I gotcha. So do you yank him out of the fire?
Pull him out. He's done cooking. He's done cooking. Fool, you're gonna burn the steak. What is Chef Ramsay gonna think of us?
Spinerper will pull off one of his shoes and start gnawing on it.
Okay, so are you casting Speak with Dead on him after pulling him out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I am doing that.
Okay, cool. Just clarifying. You watch as there's sort of like an intake of breath into collapsed lungs. He goes, and the head rolls up to look at you, and it sort of just regards you, and you can ask your questions.
Spinerper stares at him. Where's the bread?
Someone else handle this. Shava's doing everything she can not to continue.
It will, I don't know.
Spinerper will twitch, grab it by the neck. Where's the bread?
Alright, that's 2 of your 5 questions.
Little man, I swear to God, you better start asking actual questions.
You're gonna need to get in there and stop him. He will blow all 5 questions on bread. He's in withdrawal.
I'm gonna run up there and like.
I'm busy tying a man up.
Who are you tying up? No one here.
There's Fireball Man, who I didn't kill. I very
They all
specifically
did
did
left.
not kill him.
No, they
They
left.
both left.
They both left. Remember? They
Yes.
took the
Oh, I
one dude
don't.
took his bandana and left.
I said the
Teleported away.
orange robe dude teleported him and the red robe dude away. They both vanished.
Oh, that must have been when I had to get up to get food. Okay, well, I didn't hear that.
Okay. Yeah, he very specific. You saw him use his headband to do that.
Dang it. Note to self-murder fort man next time.
You can help me restrain this fucking nutcase so we can actually get some goddamn answers out of this dead person.
By the way, he repeats, "I don't know" to you for that question.
Oh,
I'll just walk over to Spine real quick, just kind of lightly grab him under the arms like, it's okay, buddy, we'll find you some bread. Come on, we gotta let Cass ask some actually important questions.
I'm going to be very hesitant, but I'm just going to pat Spinerper on the head.
When you do that, he almost bites your hand.
It's like,
I'm
it's bread.
sorry, I'm trying to help you.
He's
This
like
is
a-
the only
he's-
healing I can do.
He's like a twitchy heroin addict right now. He literally, he scoops up dirt from the ground, casts minor illusion to make it look like bread, and then stuffs it in his mouth.
That's not Spine Ripper. He doesn't eat bread.
No amount of healing could save this guy.
Okay. So
Why did you need the book?
he regards you without saying anything because the caster of the spell has to be the one to ask the question.
God damn it, Creepy! Ask him the question!
You can try and get Spine-Ripper to ask the questions you
Yeah,
want.
ask him the right question or you'll never get bread again.
Spider-Bro will look at you, scuttle over to you, and just fucking blank and face plant.
Alright. Alright.
Ask the question, Green Bean. Or no more bread.
You have to wonder
I'm going
who's the one
to-
being interrogated here.
I'm going to yank Spine Ripper by the ear and say, look, I will put you down your own personal shithole if you don't answer the right
Holy
questions.
shit!
Jesus.
Ivy, what?
Ivy's like,
Ivy's got a mean side. Ivy's fucking snapped. She was
I was
really
gonna see Ivy like this.
character
Wait,
flaws
I was gonna
so
see
well.
Ivy like just let it out, and she's gonna smile a little bit.
I'm gonna say, you think Spine-Ripper's intimidated by that? I might be.
I would be. No, that's, you can't expect.
Like just
Spider-Ripper
because it's so like
looks at-
unusual.
He looks at you. He twitches slightly and then scuttles back over to the corpse.
Here we begin the final test.
Why
Party
did you
member
need the book?
threatening him.
Ask that question. Why did you need the book? Do it, or no more bread. And
Or
Ivy
the worst, he
apparently
wastes
is
his own
gonna
spell
fucking
slot.
obliterate you.
I'm just going to like show my thorn whip.
Why did you need the book, bread?
No. Ignore the bread part. Please ignore the bread part.
Alright, he is going to say, let's see, pursuing higher goals regarding Q's.
Great, we got another fucking crazy ass cult in our hands.
They're a cult or wannabe godslayers.
Also, I will say, Spine-Ripper, you're aware that if the person you're casting the spell on is hostile to you, they have no, they are not required to give truthful answers. Worth noting.
Damn.
But you do have two more
It's almost like we shouldn't have killed him or something.
Talk to the elf. Well, two more.
Anything you want to ask, Shava?
Ask him who I am to him.
Tits, please show it to you.
Says, a memory.
That's it? Okay.
Welcome to speak with that. Everything's vague and nothing is explained.
Seems to be indicating that that the answer is more or less, at the current time, unimportant.
Oof. You ain't nothing but last year's fucking school bitch.
More, seeing as they're elves, more like last decade.
I mean, yeah, but whatever.
Yeah, Shaw was like gonna start twitching again, and like her staff will catch on fire.
What are you gonna do? Burn a dead man?
Yeah. Shava.
Oh, that's why Zerger's sassing her about it.
One more question.
We have one last question. You have like 1 minute before Shava just straight up.
Ivy, you seemed pretty passionate about this. Was there anything you wanted to ask him?
Surprisingly, no.
What?
Yeah, I'm actually good right now.
Spiner will just lean down. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Spiner will kick his head off. Bastard!
And with that, the last bit of air escapes from his lungs, and he goes limp.
Shava, hearing the blue comment,
Probably
the
yellow.
one who, the embodiment of red, will start burning him alive.
Well, burning his corpse, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ava, such a petty bitch, she will burn you over a favorite color. Shava gives red a bad name.
I want it to be known that that fight went as well as it did for you, probably because you got such good initiative, and you were able to
Sure.
ruin their formation with AOE after AOE that quickly.
Should have been prepared for this.
Anyway,
Of course, they had to pussy out though.
Oh yeah, Quinn, you have to realize, Hunger of Hadar is Shava's new favorite this side of Bonfire.
oh, I know. I'm aware. And now they know you can do that.
And they don't know what else I can do. I can make spider elves.
Don't discount the bread addict when he's on withdrawal.
Just fucking immediately cast Shatter on you.
Alright. Well then, you do not have any threats currently in the area. What do you all want to do?
They're gonna spend
Bread!
the whole thing.
I want bread! I've wanted bread for the last 3 days!
Alright,
I'm
guys, we're
losing
gonna
this! My eyes are gonna fall out of my head!
gonna try and
We
find the
need
nearest
bread!
So,
Let's just
about
lay
that.
down and talk about our feelings.
about that nearest town thing, you're in the Northern Wilds.
Yes.
It's a few
We
days
came
journey
from a
back to
town.
civilization.
Hence, nearest town.
Right.
Let's
There's one
go.
who's running around in
Near
circles, grabbing his ears and screaming. Ah!
Stop.
Bro's just gonna
guys.
take like the back of his the back of one of his axes and just kind of like herd Spine Ripper towards the direction of the town. Come on, buddy, bread's this way.
You guys just met my dad, right?
What?
You
Sorry,
met
what?
my dad?
Excuse me, what?
Your pardon?
He was one of the hooded guys who was trying to kill us.
Excuse me,
Fine.
what?
He's a nice guy and murdered my mom. when
Excuse
I
me,
was
what?
little.
You are awfully chipper about this.
Spine Ripper going off in the direction Zergo herded him. 6 feet, bread, ass!
I feel like I should apologize to Spine Ripper for taking it out on him, but I don't know how to feel right now.
I was just gonna like pat her on the shoulder and just kind of just not say anything, just pat her on the shoulder, trying to be comforting.
Which
How?
one?
How do you reach her fucking shoulder?
He's not that
You
short.
jump?
I mean, it's not that impossible.
Shava grows a foot, pats your shoulder, shrinks back down.
You tried, Shava.
You just have to reach
Yeah,
above
it's more
your
like Shava pats her ass.
Or probably would.
Not yet. Not yet.
At any rate.
I ship it.
I should.
Do not ship, not OTP.
I'm gonna put that out there that I'm vaguely holding on to the idea that Shava has completely forgotten about the totally not mother figure we met that was maybe related to this whole thing. I don't want her to kill her.
Now?
What?
Please, Shava,
Oh.
do not kill my not mother figure.
Oh.
Oh,
Grandmother figure.
Oh, the sexy dark elf lady?
Yes.
Oh, right. She's in the same organization.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, you've got someone else to worry about for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the sexy dark elf lady. She's fine.
They They came out of swinging. Them's fighting words. And they fucking ran. There was no greater insult as a warrior than to fucking run.
And last you saw her, she was spending time back in Riverbend.
Yeah, I don't know if she'll
Just
be there
around the
anymore.
river.
It's been a while.
They weren't warriors. They were wazards.
They were wimps.
They were wazoodles.
They were wazoodle wimps. Wimp zoodles.
Please don't
Wimp,
murder my
wimp
nut.
noodles.
I
They
have
were
so
wimp
much-
noodles.
I mean,
Well, that's what I'm gonna call that group now.
The wimp noodles.
The wimp noodles. Look, I'm not saying Zergo fights to the death. He knows when to back out so he can live, but come on, that guy had more fight in him and he fucking ran.
they looked very hurt.
Pussy! You fight till you're at 1 HP and then you run to fight another day.
One was unconscious, one was dead.
Pussy.
Anyway,
By Lawrence's troops, and Zergo still went till he had nothing left.
anyway. So,
That's all I'm saying. Pussy.
what do you all want to do at this point? Now that
Bread.
We're heading to the nearest town.
We're heading to the nearest town.
Which
yes,
town?
Java's just kind of catatonic. She's like all drained. She's got nothing. She's just doing what everyone else is doing.
Ivy's like half twitching, trying to stay together.
Java's actually trying to comfort her.
So the thing about that, if you
Aw.
go back, so let me describe sort of the map of where you are. If you go back, the nearest town probably, if you go back the way you came, is probably not a place you want to go because that would be New Theronfall.
Okay, so maybe not the closest town.
Now, if you go
Second closest.
if you go back sort of straight down, there's maybe a couple smaller villages on the way to Riverbend, which would probably be the next biggest, the next sort of larger town.
Close enough.
Don't care if it has bread. That's where we're going.
We're not going to New. Do you want to meet the rest of Gerald's family?
We're going to the village. The village.
Yeah.
We're going to a fucking village so I can have Spine-Ripper not scream in my ears anymore.
All right.
All right.
Going to the village.
Sounds good.
All right. You start to make your way down south. Easy enough with Shava's keen mind leading the way.
Goo.
And sort of. All right. So you can go ahead and mark off a long rest as you spend your first night on route. As you continue to travel and sort of reach get closer to the edge of the Northern Wilds.
So, by the way, what are we using to travel?
That's a good question, actually.
Elks, animals,
Do you want to roll to see how many elks you get today?
Like yourself to
Ha
that.
ha ha ha.
The fact that it's a given at this point is hilarious.
That's one. And that's so I got a giant elk. I believe
Maybe?
equipment. I got a giant elk, a dire wolf, and I got a boar.
Of course. So the boar is probably not terribly useful, but though the elk and
Well,
wolf,
Spine-Ripper could ride the boar.
yeah, probably.
So somebody can ride a dire wolf.
Screaming.
I'll do it.
I believe Shava has an option as well.
Yeah, Shava has the ghost horse.
Yeah.
I'll ride the wolf.
So you can make good time.
Shava's Ghost Rider.
It should take you about a day or two to get out of the Northern Wilds, and then upward of 5 days to get to.
I was trying to remember his name, but yeah, y'all don't want to go meet Sigmund.
Right.
Not yet. We'll get there.
Because let me tell you something. Dude's got a warhammer. It's called the Conqueror's Song. You don't want that to hit you.
Yeah, give it a little bit longer and my war pick will put a fucking hole in it. Just give me a few more levels.
Doubt.
Don't you doubt me.
Doubt.
So as you
Phoebe, doubting me is doubting the whole party, and that means you doubt yourself, and that's not healthy.
Yes.
As you continue to
Okay,
make your
Jess
way,
is gonna die then. She's doubting the party. She's bringing us down. Kill her.
so the trees as you go start to get thicker and more dense, but it's not like the forest that you came through on your way here. Rather, this appears to be a swamp of some type.
Ew.
No.
Oh,
No!
this is
I
going.
hate swamps.
You sort of
Out of my swamp!
No, he said the accursed meme.
your feet sort of start squelching through muck as you continue on, and
Quinn, I have a
animal
question.
yeah,
Quinn, is it moist?
probably.
Okay.
But you also hear the sound of various.
Moist like chocolate cake.
You hear the sound of various creatures and bugs throughout the day.
Spine Ripper, are these your cousins?
He's just going to turn around from the board that he's sitting on and look at you.
And
Yeah, never would
actually,
have guessed.
and actually, it's getting harder to ride the wolf might be okay, but the elk is very big.
He's sinking.
Is
That-
this gonna be the never-ending story again?
Black!
It's partially that and partially like lots of thorny vines. There's almost not really a path so much as like lots of foliage you have to make your way through. So
The elk is sinking like the Titanic.
Start singing.
So, what would you like to
Oh God.
what would you like to do about this?
My ghost horse is fine. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it is.
The elk's the only one sinking. I'll just get off the fucking elf and walk myself.
Yeah,
The
well,
elk.
Did you say just get off the elf? Why are you on down?
He said the elk, you hard of hearing.
Because he's fucking riding you.
It sounded like elf. Okay. At any rate, you continue make your way a couple hours, and it starts to get sort of like misty. There's a lot of fog sort of obscuring your vision this deep into the swamp. And you see what looks to be a light in the distance.
Fuck that shit.
Like that funny smell in the woods. We're gonna go around it.
And you see it sort of bobbing up and down like a lantern light.
Wait, is this Spirited Away?
I'm gonna say the same thing.
First thought was a Poe.
Friend.
What would you like to do?
Not friend.
Friend.
Those are not friend.
be prepared for battle.
Friend.
I'm for stabs.
Spine Ripper does not care.
And Ripper is
He has ascended to
he's
the
having a moment.
7th level of insanity.
He's been having a moment for the past week.
We know.
We're aware.
We know.
Oh
Jesus.
God.
Yeah, Shama's gonna leave it to the party for this one. She's still kind of a little out of it.
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, just keep going forward, I guess. If it's hostile, we kill it. If not, then all good.
You are heading in the direction of the light?
If it's directly in our path, then yes.
Okay.
Well, is it in our path or is it off to the side?
Yeah, it's more or less in the direction you're going.
And just keep going. Stay the course.
All right.
Don't waste time trekking through more swamp.
As you follow it, you see it sort of waits. It seems to stay in place as you get closer to it, and then as you get closer, it sort of goes a little further.
Cool.
Until eventually you sort of emerge in this sort of clearing where there appears to be a lake, or at least like a pond of some type in the middle of this clearing, with a sort of ring of walkable ground around it. Also, as you enter this clearing, you see another light coming through the other side, and behind it appears to be people. They're sort of talking amongst themselves. You see They appear to be.
Spine Ripper sees the people. They might have bread. They might have bread. He's gonna like grab Ivy and shake her robe. They might have bread. They might have bread.
They might
You see them. They look very disheveled. There are a couple that are in armor and seem to be escorting the rest.
They're cutting out a lot, Quinn.
There are a couple that are what in the what?
There are a couple in armor that appear to be escorting the rest. There are two in armor and 5 sort of disheveled looking travelers, carrying basic supplies. And actually, I'd say if you make a perception check if you want to get a better sense of these people.
Hey, where's IL when you need him?
20!
All right. Yeah, Zergo, these people look like you recognize. You sort of saw similar sights in Balstrad when you visited there recently. I mean, not necessarily beggars, but these look like, if you had to guess, you'd say refugees. They appear to be trying.
Danger.
Yeah, they appear to be having the bare minimum to survive up here and just trying to make their way. And they enter the clearing and they stop and see you. The one in the lead sort of says, hello?
Hello.
Spine Ripper, do you have bread?
We kind of need it for rations, but...
I'll trade you everything I have. You can have me clothes. Just give me some bread.
Unhinged.
You got food to trade for bread?
I got food. It's worthless. I want bread.
All right. Are you going to go approach this guy to trade food with bread?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, this guy's gonna flip his shit when you rip off this bread.
Whatever, he'll have food.
It looks like these people might actually need this food.
Yes, and we also need peace of mind, so...
He's gonna
Yeah.
keep. But as long as he trades them food, an ample amount, he'll be fine. It'll all be fine.
Well,
As long as we don't make any enemies here.
as Spine Ripper approaches, though, suddenly the water of the pond is disturbed, and you would take a moment to notice that before, boosh! It like erupts, and a creature emerges from it. This creature that emerges from the muck is massive. If you had to guess, you'd say like at least 15 feet, maybe more. It has mottled green skin and a bulky frame that's almost frog-like. And it has several tentacles that come off of its body and a massive gaping maw.
Does it have eyes?
It does have 3 eye stalks on the top of its head.
Oh my god, it's an Otiog.
It's, well...
Is it a relative?
Well, we'll see if Zergo recognizes what this thing is. Him having some knowledge on monsters. But at any rate, this massive creature emerges from the surface of the the pond, and yeah, that's gonna be another initiative roll.
What do we get? Like 20 steps?
Well, you made a day.
I mean, a day, sure, but
19.
cool. Yeah, that seems about right. I've got a 7.
7 for Zergo.
Still can't roll initiative for shit.
14.
14.
$13.
13.
23.
What, again?
No, last one was 22.
I thought it was 23.
Oh,
That's what I marked.
wow.
No, it's 23. It was 22 on this one. This one I rolled an 18. Last one was a 17.
Okay.
19, 20, 20, 22, 23.
Wow.
How isn't it managed to do worse than a 7?
No, that's not what I was reacting to.
Oh, it got a 20.
I have to make a few rolls for the people as well.
The refugees.
Yes.
Goddamn cult! I swear to Christ.
First off, those little lights. That were
What?
those lights that you were following, or the
Are
lights.
they willow?
They are will-o-wisps. And the one that you were following is going to go up to Spine Ripper and shock him.
Dick.
No, you're not. Do you even know my armor class?
Is it higher than a 13?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it is. It's a 13.
Okay.
Do you even know my armor class? Is it 13? It's 13.
You take 4 lightning damage as this thing zaps you.
Don't taste me, bro.
Don't tase the bread. Don't taste the bread addict.
What I was reacting to was that these things got a 28 on initiative.
Was
What?
The Will-O-Wisp got higher than a 23. That's actually impressive.
Yeah, they have their dexterity score is a 28.
Oh.
What? Anyway,
Sorry, then.
About that.
I didn't know that either. The other one is going to try and zap one of the armored individuals. And definitely hits. And he takes some damage from that. And you see him cry out in pain, and he's smoking from the lightning. At any rate, next up is Spine Ripper.
Okay.
Also, I'm getting
Well-
an echo from someone. I think he
Is
did.
it?
I'm not sure though.
Is it? Okay, I don't hear anything.
It shouldn't be.
Maybe it's you, RJ. I don't know.
My mic's a closed system.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
now.
whatever. Just what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna go after the big toad thing.
All right.
It's in my way. It's stopping me from getting me bread.
Well, you're sort of going around the outskirts of this pond on the solid ground, and it's within the pond,
Uh-huh.
so it's not within melee of you. However, you have other options.
It's within rock.
Yeah, that was such as that. Yes.
Me stone slinging magic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, does he actually still have his animals out?
No. I shouldn't. Or should I? I don't know.
How long do they last?
There until the end of the day, next dawn.
So yeah, you would have them. They probably wouldn't be able to get around this. They probably wouldn't be able to reach the big thing.
They could get the will-o-wisps.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, it was on the table. It fell off the table. It hit my knee. It hit the mat, and it's a nat 20.
Of course.
Me stone slinging magic.
Mhm.
Oh, another 4. Max damage on the rock. All right, so and then you know what comes next.
Yep.
Psychic blades. All right, so then we're gonna go curse new. That's a 5. That's a 4, and that's a 6. 5, 4, 6. So that'd be 10, 15. 15 plus 4,
19.
which would be 19. Double it.
38.
And then add 2 to make it 40.
40.
And then add 6 more damage
For Fury
to
of
make
the
it
Small.
46.
All right. 46. Yeah. You hear it bellow and this sound.
That's sad.
Gets hit by a pebble, almost dies.
Cass.
Me. I'm gonna shoot the big monster thing.
Alrighty.
Alright, animals.
Oh yeah, what do you want them to do?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, wait.
Get the thing that zapped my penis.
So probably due to the narrowness of the ledge, only one of them can reach it. I'll let you do.
Fine. The elk.
Alright.
Stompy.
Elk smash.
I have to add them though. Manage extras. Come on. Choose category. Miss. Elk. Giant elk. Dire wolf. Boar. Alright. So Stompy is gonna do what he does best.
Go for it.
He's gonna stomp. Well, no, he has to ram though. So, he's gonna ram the will-o-wisp.
Can he knock it prone?
Well,
I
we'll
guess immune to
see.
being knocked prone, to be honest. Because it's just a little ball of light.
16 plus 6.
That is a hit.
Okay. That's 3. Well, yeah, 3 and a 4, which is 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 damage off that ram.
Alright, which is it is resistant to physical damage, so that is going to be 5.
Yeah, well, Stompy's fucking magical, so don't you tell me otherwise. He's magical in my heart.
Will always be magic to me.
Does he have any?
He
does
was
he have any else?
magical when he curb stomped Lawrence
That's it.
3 times.
Okay. So next up is now it's Cass.
Oh yeah,
You were gonna shoot at the thing. Yeah,
shoot the big boy.
go for it.
That's a 16.
That is a hit.
And 8 damage.
8. All right.
And then I'm gonna hide.
All right. Make your stealth. And there's plenty of places to hide here.
Oh yeah, right. I fucking hope so.
Hides in the
That's
swamp
been able to
water.
properly stealth in ages. Modified 20.
Okay. You feel pretty hidden. Shaver.
Shaver?
Sharvar.
Sherver.
Sherbert.
Sherbert.
Sure.
Fuck. I think that Sherbert's got some worms in it. I wouldn't eat it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just salty. It's fine. I'm gonna do. Shava's still not feeling it. She's just gonna zap the will-o-wisp in front of her.
All right, with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
All right, is it the same one that Stompy attacked?
yeah.
All right.
All right. So the first one's a 15.
It actually like darts out of the way of that.
Okay. And the second one, 21.
That one hits.
All right. So that would be. Whoop, 10 damage.
And it's force damage, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yes, which they are not resistant to. So it takes that, and it you see its light start to flicker a little.
All right. And then
Uh,
Shava's gonna hide.
Not feeling so well.
Now it is Ivy's turn.
Wait. Shava's gonna run back and hide.
You can't hide as a you can't do that as a bonus
What the
action.
fuck?
Sergeant
I'm
turning into a
sorry,
giant
but my literal fucking mind was just strong, gay, manly Tinkerbell, Twinkerbell.
No.
Okay. RJ, it's really hard to keep the flow of combat going with the non sequiturs. But yeah. So
I'm gonna run back.
yeah, hiding as a bonus action is something rogues can do. So you can run back. Yeah.
I'm gonna run back.
Okay.
Out of the way.
Now it is Ivy.
Oh wait, shit. That first one did hit, I think.
Why?
I forgot. I have +2 8.
So it was a 17?
It was a 7. I forgot about that thing. I added all my hit.
Still misses.
Oh damn it!
Oh.
I mean, it should be automatically calculated into your stuff if you're attuned to it.
Thinking.
Shava.
So how many enemies are there?
You can currently see 2 will-o-wisps and the large thing in the pond.
Enough.
I'm thinking about using Erupting Earth just to fuck up the entire terrain.
What does that do?
I would do it under the big thing.
Does it work if you can't see?
Creates
Does it work in water? Choose a point you can see on the ground. Yeah.
Nope. So what I will do is I'll use 2nd level Dust Devil.
All right.
Which
Well,
is something I haven't done before. Yeah. And I will create my tiny little air demon who's also stirring up water, and I will aim him towards the one that both Stompy and Shava have been attacking.
Okay, 5-foot cube, so yeah, I can contain a space. When he ends its turn, it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, takes bulging damage and is pushed away. Okay, and you can move. You can move it as a bonus action. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now it is the big thing's turn. Let's.
A big thing.
Yeah. Okay. So it is going to make 2 tentacle attacks. First of all, one against the goblin that did a mountain of damage to it, and the other against the one of the guards, the uninjured one. And that is going to be that is a 27 on you, Spine Ripper, and just hits the guard.
It doesn't even hit me.
I know.
It just phases through reality.
All right.
Fucking wish.
What was it? Instability? What was it?
Ethereal instability.
Fucking Spine Ripper and his no clip.
Spine Ripper, Palace, you mean? Spine Ripper, you take.
Oh, I mean Spine Ripper.
You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled.
Whoa!
Nah, you can't. No hentai.
This is something I expect from Tyler's campaign, not Quinn's.
And the guard.
God, Quinn.
Yeah, the guard's dead.
The guard's dead.
He's just dead. Oh my god, that poor man. Oh no, that poor man.
Now what he is going to do, is.
Oh god, there's more.
You see him turn his head to look at. I'd say Cass, because you shot him.
How? I'm hiding.
Oh, that's right. He can't see you.
I'm hiding very well.
Well,
Let's
see if he can make a perception check on that. No, he can't.
Fuck you. I'm hiding. Fuck you.
Guys are on stalks. What are you going to do?
Let's say Ivy then.
Whoa. Oops.
Everyone's
So with that-
favorite punching bag.
All right. Ivy,
Can't hit the rogue. Takes it out on the squish.
I'd like you to make a strength saving throw.
Ouch.
Oh, brutal.
That's
No.
What's your modifier on that?
Minus
Minus
one.
1, and I got a 4, so 3.
Okay, you watch as he turns to look at you. It turns to look at you. Its mouth opens, and its tongue just darts out and like impacts on you like a frog's tongue. And you are
Is
yanked.
this war?
No! I felt that coming. No.
And you are pulled towards him, and he gets to make a bonus action bite attack on you.
No.
Jesus Christ, that's 4 attacks.
It's fucking.
Why me?
That is a 19 to hit.
Is this the
Yeah.
frog monster from fucking Witcher? Jesus Christ.
And now
I feel like a fucking monster hunter.
let us roll damage.
Oh god, I heard a lot of dice.
That sounded like a lot.
Let's see. That's 21 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
And you watch
And
as Ivy vanishes down this thing's mouth.
Quinn! What if we told her about the war?
Wait to kill me, Quinn!
I'm sorry that there are so many monsters in D&D with swallow attacks.
Fucking war!
Oh my god. We're gonna need a new druid.
You snapped this twig.
Also, by the way, that was 3d10 on that bite.
Wow.
Thorn whip from the inside if you're still alive.
Zergo, it's your turn.
Wait. Ivy, turn into a giant elk.
Wait, so how much damage was it altogether?
21.
21, okay.
And you are currently within its gullet. You are currently considered. Let's see here.
Frog food?
You are considered.
Xenomorph.
You are considered blinded and restrained. You have total cover against attacks and effects from outside it, and some fun things are going to start happening on your turn.
You consider fun.
It can be digested.
Yeah, digestion is fun to you? Good lord.
I'm just.
I'm going
wait.
to be shit.
I'm just.
Yeah,
You have a
maybe,
poor kink.
maybe he's into poor. God.
Hey, well then I'm gonna kink shame the hell out of him because
We
war's
need to have
fucking
a-
weird, man.
Not as weird as prolapse.
Okay,
you don't
well-
need to talk about that.
That's a low bar. That is a low bar.
DM.
hmm?
I meant to do this on the last turn. Can I actually use my bonus action to try this thing?
You
I
can
can
make
play
a,
for
you can make a nature check. I was going to let
Nature
Zergo do
check?
the same thing because of his background.
Oh, okay. Mod 20.
Mod 20. You believe that this is a froghemoth.
Hey, what?
A froghemoth.
Frog human?
Yes.
Well named, wizards, well named.
This is a type of creature that is maybe made to look like a frog, but is...
Oh my god, this thing's hideous.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Here, I'll post it in the handouts for you.
I got one too. I'll post one.
Mine goes in handouts. Here.
Mine goes on D&D campaign.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh!
that's the one I was about to put in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the official art.
Hentai.
No, thank you. No.
So yeah. Also, you saw the guard. You saw the guard's dead body go limp and fall from its tentacle. So it has 3 free ones now. The last one holding
I'm
spot.
deep in there.
How does Ivy like it? Deep.
All right,
Please stop.
Zergo, what would you like to do?
Go full
Get in there like
Ivy,
a
just
deep dish pizza.
summon an elk right then and there.
Cut the monster open, I swear to God.
I don't know if Ivy can turn into an elk.
Can summon one? I know she can summon one.
Oh wait. I could transform into a large creature.
Unfortunate fact about conjure animals. You summon fake creatures that take the form of beasts that appears in unoccupied spaces that you can see within range.
You're blinded.
Yep.
Oh.
So yeah,
Wait, I could use wild shape.
Hey, could you turn the inside of its stomach lining into difficult terrain and just let it stab itself?
We'll see what happens on Ivy's turn. Zergo, what would you like to do?
Okay.
I mean, I can only reach the one tentacle, so yeah, hope it didn't want it.
Alright, I'll allow it.
I hope so. It's still on the fucking edge holding Spine Ripper. Is there any reason I couldn't attack it?
I mean, yeah, I was just like... You're not technically adjacent to it, but I'll allow you to attack the tentacle to do damage to it.
Gee, thanks.
I'd hope so. If you stab my hand, I still hurt.
Yep.
It's 24, boss.
That's it.
That's some damage. That is specifically 12 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And attack number 2.
Can you trip attack it?
I think that's not going to be terribly effective.
That I will not allow against an individual tentacle.
Should and just have the one tentacle fall to the ground temporarily. The rest of the monster's fine, just the tentacle falls over. The second's a 16 to hit.
Also hits.
Fantastic.
This thing does not have great AC.
It is kind of a behemoth.
It's got sort of blubbery skin, but that's all it has going for it.
Is an additional 15 damage.
Alrighty. The guards are gonna scream in panic.
Yeah, really.
Oh, a lot of fucking help. Jesus.
The guard is going to...
One of them dies, all of them act.
Panic!
He is going to disengage from the will-o-wisp in front of him and move back, and he's going to take the refugees with him. So they're just going
That's fine, I
to
guess.
keep a safe distance. Leaving you guys to deal with everything else.
Swine Ripper, me braid!
Because now you are the only people within range of the Froggy Myth.
Actually, slight question, Quinn. Does hitting the tentacle even give a chance for it to drop Spine Ripper?
Nope. There's nothing in its stat block about that. To escape, he would need to make an escape attempt. Is it strength or dex?
You see, there's this thing I can do. It's called Nimble Escape.
That allows you to disengage. It doesn't allow you to automatically escape a grapple.
No, that's exactly what it does. Can't you fucking read?
Called Nimble Escape. Escape.
The name is all I need to read.
Name
Exactly.
is all that matters.
Where was... Oh, right, the will-o-wisps. Alright, the one on Spine Ripper... Yeah, it'll attack Spine Ripper again.
Why?
Because it can.
If it's going for me, it has... You realize there's a giant elk, a direwolf, and a boar.
This is true. You know what? This is true. It's still...
So that's 3 opportunity attacks.
It's still gonna go after you.
Okey-dokey!
Well, it was adjacent to you already is the thing. It doesn't have to move.
It's not that smart.
It was already attacking you. It doesn't have to move.
They moved up to it, so technically to continue attacking Spine Ripper doesn't move out of threatened square.
Mm.
So let's see here. It's going
Yes,
to go
me too,
ahead
there.
and actually, do you grant advantage if you're grappled? Condition is speed becomes 0. Can't be... Okay, no. All right. Well, it missed you.
Good.
The other one that you can see.
I would like to parry that attack.
The other one is going to go up to the elk and attempt to zap it.
What about the
Jesus.
wolf and the boar?
Well, they're also there, but it doesn't want to. That said, it misses the elk horribly.
Good.
2 more become visible and are going to attack, let's say, Zergo and Zergo and they can't see Cass.
Can certainly try again.
I mean, they didn't
Or
make a
fucking
perception check
dare it.
before. I don't think they would be able... Well, let's find out. Nope.
At least I'm safe in this monster's stomach.
That's right.
Safe.
At least I'm
I guess it would be
safe in
I
the
guess it would be
Black
Shava.
stomach.
Java's
No,
back
clearly
far.
they want to
That-
attack Ivy, so they have to attack the frog thing to get to her. Well, that
Clearly,
makes
that is-
perfect sense.
Unfortunately,
That is-
these things are at least somewhat intelligent.
How
They're
far
doing
did
better
I
than
move?
us.
Quinn, I moved back.
Kill me
'cause,
now.
Yeah,
that-
one like materialized in front of you as you did so.
Okay,
How far back, incidentally?
like 30 feet. I went all the way
Okay.
back.
Okay, so yeah, it'll attack you.
Okay.
And Zergo. So Shava will. Are you kidding me?
Hmm.
Are you actually kidding me?
What
What
is
was it in that one?
I rolled both are nat ones.
Nice.
Shava just
They-
swats it away.
They zap each other.
They zap each other.
burning?
However,
Both
the
just
ones
implode.
the ones on what was it? Where did the other one go? It was Zergo. Oh right, the elk. The ones on the elk and Zergo blink repeatedly and sort of light up. And you see two of the eye stalks on top of the froggy myth swivel in their direction.
see.
Almost as if they're trying to guide its attacks. But yeah, Spine Ripper.
Fucking lights, they're
This-
guides.
Symbiotic. relationship.
So what can I do?
No, I figured this could be anglerfish, but this is anglerfish.
If you want to escape the grapple, you would. Okay, so here's the thing. You can do stuff while you're grappled, you just can't move. If you want to escape the grapple, you could spend an action to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab it. I'm gonna stab the tentacle with my rapier
All right.
and do that.
Did you get a nat 20?
Yes.
Ivy or Rebecca, please confirm.
I picked it up so I could roll it again. I usually just pick them up after I'm done because
I could not confirm.
It went off the lava lamp.
Okay,
So-
just in the future, if any more happen this session, I will want Rebecca to confirm. Just because,
Ooh.
my god. Okay, roll damage.
Ouch. Well, you know what we're going off of.
I know.
The stone slinging magic.
It says that like it didn't just eat one of our fucking teammates.
I know.
Oh, like, man, they're ruining this. It's like, what? You just ate one of our guys!
Eh,
So that's
You just ate our druid!
you know.
Oh, I don't know, Quinn. Enlighten me. Fucking enlighten me.
fine.
You just ate our squishy little druid.
She's not
At
dead
some
yet.
point.
The key word there being yeah.
The fuck? 3.
How about you?
Yeah.
We're with you.
Because apparently the fun stuff hasn't happened yet.
11.
Real talk, everyone want to just conspire to let Rust Bucket die a horrible death when that campaign starts?
No.
He's a good
Draw
boy.
payback. Just leave him to die.
Mm,
Their sins.
plus 2. 42?
Okay.
He's dead.
No, he's not. He's tanky.
Oh,
But
geez, he took that.
oh yeah, he's not. You're seeing wounds appear all over his body. He is definitely at least bloodied, but he is not dead. It is now.
I'm still in the monster's belly.
Yep.
We're
It is
working
now-
on that.
Yep, it is now Cass's turn.
Uh,
There are also
I don't know
still
how I'm gonna
currently
get you out.
4 will-o-wisps.
Yeah, I'd say fuck the will-o-wisps and let's just murder the frog.
Well, okay.
They're nothing but assistants.
I guess I'll shoot the frog in the face.
All right, shoot it.
17?
Hits.
Okay, thank- Or 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay. And are you doing anything else?
Hiding again.
Roll it.
That is 15 plus 9.
Okay. You're
Goodbye.
good. Shava.
Java, after Ivy got eaten, she's gonna lose her shit.
My ship.
And do what?
Java's gonna do. I'm gonna do Shadow Blade. I haven't done that one.
Ooh. And I will say it's a there's like a condition on that thing, isn't there? Something about it? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of your invisibility thing.
You might be thinking of like Green Flame Blade.
Right. Shadow Blade, sort of solidified shadow. Yeah, no, I was thinking of a different ability you had.
Okay. Is it actually? Do I get advantage on this?
Well, you get to make the Shadow Blade.
I can also throw it.
Right, that is something you are allowed to do with it. You're not in range. You're not in short range of the frog if you want to do that, because it's range 20, 60.
Oh yeah, I have to go 10 feet up, right?
Yeah, and you're also next to a Will-O-Wisp.
Fuck him.
All right, opportunity attack.
Sure.
I would not fuck him if I were you.
That's a nat 20.
All right, I'll take it.
So
You don't really get an option.
Damage.
Okay, it didn't get a huge roll, so that's 7 double to 14 lightning damage.
Fucking.
All right. Java will go up 10 feet, and then throw this motherfucker.
Alrighty,
Chuck it.
do it. Now, what are the stats on this thing? It's like you're proficient with it. It's finesse. All right, so you use your.
Oh yeah. Before what's my modifier again?
It would be +5 because it's considered a finesse weapon and you're proficient with it.
Okay.
So it's same as your crossbow and dagger.
Alright.
Use that for the purposes of both the +2 hit and the plus damage.
Oh, what's the plus damage? +2.
Yeah. Because that's
All
your.
right, so that would be so +5. Oh, I got a 19, so +5, 24.
Definitely hits.
All right, so 3d8.
Oh, there it is. In addition, when you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, you make the attack roll with advantage. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So see if you crit, because not a lot of sunlight is getting in here with the fog and everything.
Okay. Rolling. No, that's a 16.
All right, just roll damage.
Rolling damage. That is an 18 plus 2, 20.
20 damage. Oof. Okay. This thing is starting to look rough. And it is now Ivy's turn. So, at the start of your turn, Ivy...
Alright.
At the start of your turn... you take... One moment. Let's see. 10 points of acid damage.
Oh, shit.
Getting digested.
Yep. What would you like to do?
Not fucking die.
Probably at like 5 health now.
8. I don't know what I can do. You know what?
Its insides into rough terrain.
I'm going to cast Wild Shape on myself to turn myself into a giant crocodile.
Is that an option you have? Hang on.
It's a creature of CR half.
Right. So that is within your CR, and it has a swimming speed.
Xenomorph!
Hang on. Let me just look at it. Something.
Challenge rating is half or lower.
What is the size of that thing?
Half. Crocodile's half.
What is its size?
Literal size category. Is it large, medium? Should be one of the two.
I don't know what size it would be. All I know is by its.
So can you add it to your extras tab?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll do that right now. L shape. Challenge rating.
Giant crocodile is a huge beast.
Large beast.
It's considered
Large or huge?
I just poked it.
Its
I'll go with
challenge
her.
rating is half, but it's a large beast.
Okay. This is tricky. Hang on. Huh. It doesn't say here's the thing, it doesn't say that you can't. Which makes this more
The
complicated.
earbud now.
Oh no.
There's no rules explicitly saying she can't. Next thing you know, Ivy's xenomorphing.
Tell you what, I'll have the Froggy Myth make a con save to see if it can keep you down.
Okay.
That's how I'll do it.
Fine.
Nope.
Okay.
So this frog just spits up a giant crocodile.
Yeah, you see it sort of like its eyes go wide and its stomach bulges and it just like and a massive crocodile just emerges from its mouth and
What the
splashes
fuck?
into the water.
What the fuck?
And then you remember Ivy can turn into animals.
Oof.
Still, what the fuck?
Believe that's your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do that if you can?
I'm just gonna make angry crocodile
You should-
noises.
you have a bonus
I would
to
swim
heal yourself.
away.
You should heal yourself.
I don't
you
think
know what?
I don't know if she can well in wild shape form.
No, I don't think
Or
I could.
swim away.
You can't cast spells, and your ability to speak or take any action is limited.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, yeah, I'll just roar at it.
Okay.
Be like, fuck that.
Okay. So what it's gonna do now, since it's now its turn. Well, it has 3 targets. It is going to tentacle at. Let's see. It's going to tentacle at Ivy and the elk. Yes, that makes sense.
Ooh, it's going to try to vor an elk?
It's going to tentacle the elk.
It's gonna hentai.
Gonna grab.
Okay, that's low, but it. What's the elk's AC? RJ?
I'll see. Uh, 14.
14. All right, it just misses the elk. Rolled very low.
Ooh, yeah.
But on Ivy, that on your crocodile form, that is a 21, which I believe hits.
Ah! Yeah, the AC is only 12.
Yep. But
Be hard pressed to find something at 21 doesn't hit at this level.
Yep.
Oof.
That is gonna be 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and the
Should have
crocodile.
swam away.
The crocodile is what takes that, but it is now grappled. Wait, you said.
Yeah.
Wait, you said a giant crocodile. I thought
Yeah.
you grabbed a regular crocodile.
Oh.
Uh,
I said it's a large crocodile. Large beast croc.
okay, so we'll say you picked a regular crocodile then.
Okay, that's where I was confused. Okay, so I was right the first time.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Let me
I was
check
wondering why it was different.
crocodile. Let me just check something. Oh, I don't think you could turn into a giant crocodile. They're CR5. I don't think.
Damn.
I think that's above your limit for wild shape. So regular crocodile.
Yeah.
When you're level 10, you can do a giant crocodile.
Well,
Okay.
if you were a moon druid, that would be an option. But if you were Circle of the Moon, they get better wild shapes.
The dude in my game, Circle of the Moon, and God, it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, the highest you can do at level is when you get to level 8, you'll be able to go up to CR1, and that's as good as you can do. Anyway, yes, so you're grappled, the elk is not, and Zergo, you need to make a strength save.
Oh, you come to my domain and ask to play my game?
Well, we'll see.
You fool, I accept. Right. Mommy needs a new pair of shoes. Oh.
What'd you get?
Oh no, I can't find it. I'll grab another die.
Okay.
Oh, that's still pretty good. How's a 16?
Not quite.
Oh no.
I want you to know that thing's dying on the inside.
Yeah, it's gonna make a bite attack on you as the tongue pulls you closer.
Nope.
That's a 25, which definitely hits. That is going to be going to be 17 piercing damage, and now Zergo takes Ivy's place.
I'm gonna take its spawn till I fucking carve this thing up on the inside.
Cut its tongue out.
Which conveniently, it's now your turn.
Okay.
Well, first of all,
it likes its squishy parts getting fucking murdered.
First of all, you take 8 points of acid damage.
I will take that and I will dish it back in kind.
This could actually be really cool.
This is going to be the most brutal thing you've seen since Sharknado.
Also, restrained, your attack rolls, and because blinded, your attack rolls are at disadvantage.
I cannot stress how much I don't care.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me see something. I'm going to see something.
I don't know. You can't see. You're blinded.
Shit, you right.
I'm scared. I'm very scared.
I need to check the wording on a few things.
Ethan, are you alright?
I'm a little scared.
You should be.
I'm terrified.
Let's see if that does that. Yeah, that there says an addition. Okay, yeah, that might just do it. So if I do that, it's just straight better. This thing didn't have a high AC, so I could just go to town.
Cut its tongue out.
Weighing options. No, I think we're at, could be useful later on. If I was to play Zergo properly, this is just adrenaline. I'm going to drink my potion of fire breath.
Oh!
I have one of those. Good luck making a DC check when I'm in you, bitch.
Yeah, I'm going to say he auto-fails that.
Fantastic, because as a bonus action, I get to...
Yeah, you get to breathe fire as a bonus.
You okay there, Ethan?
There is having a fit. Is having a big old-fashioned fit.
Roll 4d6 fire damage.
I will. You better goddamn believe I will.
Oh my god.
So let's see just how much we're going to murder for. As they say in Mine Country, I smell a barbecue.
Frog legs.
I'm missing. I think I am. I'll use one of the skelebones.
Gonna give it a real bad case of acid reflux.
This ain't acid reflux, honey. This is heartburn. Oh, baby girl. Okay, so that's 12, 17. Fire damage.
How much? Say again?
20 fire damage. 20.
All right. The fire does not do as much as you'd hope. It appears to be resistant.
Fuck off!
I didn't write the stat block.
Damn it.
I can hear him
It is
saying
still
that.
alive. However, you think that if it had not resisted, that would have killed it.
And it's gonna get it again.
Are you?
Action surge to breathe once more.
So I think technically that gives you another action. The fire breath is a bonus action. It's a little weird because you'd think you'd be able to
Use it as an action? I think it says that.
I don't think 5e has trading down. Weirdly enough, I know it is weird. I don't know.
I thought it was just phrased like that so that you didn't waste a turn drinking it.
Drinking it was your action, and then breathing was your bonus.
Okay, fine. Then we'll stab it. I'm going to town on this thing.
All right, go for it.
Or Quinlan, I will find a way.
Yeah, I believe you.
Want regular stabs? You get regular stabs. I'll take the damn disadvantage. Where's my other d20? There's another d20. I'll take disadvantage.
Circo's just going nuts in there.
The turn.
What was it? I missed the number. I'm sorry.
Nothing happened. The turn. I got 2 nat ones. I got 2 nat ones on both of my extra attacks.
Oh.
A 1 and then a 17 and a 1.
You'll be okay. I promise we'll kill it.
All right.
And then you can crawl out of its mouth.
Well then.
I'm going to spend a day desecrating this thing.
Java got hurt.
I might
You know
need
what?
an alignment flip.
You know what? It's almost dead. I don't care. And just generally.
That's the turn. Fair
I'm
play.
gonna-
I failed my checks.
No, I'm going to get, because I love the image, I'm going to give you inspiration. So you can cancel out the disadvantage on one of them. That is a tool I have available to me.
I get 1d8.
He loves you.
It's not nearly as cinematic and fun otherwise. That's what I'm here for.
14 points of piercing.
How do you want to do this?
Sharknado.
Nice.
Sharknado.
Ever seen that scene from Sharknado?
I actually haven't.
Finding it for you. Because my words cannot do it justice.
I
There
think
are
I know
several
which one
scenes
you're
from
talking
Sharknado I can think of what you're talking about. I'm not
I'm
sure which
pretty
one.
sure I know
It's
which
the
one.
one where he punches right through the fucking shark.
Oh, that one.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's not that one?
No. I'm pretty fucking sure I know which one you're talking about, though.
Observe this with your eyeballs.
Yeah, I called it.
Chainsaw versus Jaws.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just kinda.
So yeah.
Yep. Just.
So yeah. You all watch as like the war pick emerges from the side of this thing and just saws through. And like, and you see Zurgo emerge screaming. And yeah, with their natural predator dead, I think the Will-O-Wisps are just gonna book it. Does anyone try to stop them?
No,
No.
they can fuck off.
All right.
Desecrating this body.
All right. You are now alone with the refugees who sort of creep back into the clearing.
Don't care. I'm busy.
I know, and while you're busy,
You're busy.
everyone else might do things.
Ugh.
Spine-Ripper will clamber over to the refugees. Now, you're just gonna give me your bread.
They will produce. One of them produces a loaf of bread and says, didn't you say something about food?"
Spine-Ripper will take it. I did, but then y'all chickened out and left us to deal with that.
Well, what are we
So
gonna do against
that thing being dead will be the payment for this bread.
I'm going to transform back into a human and say, just.
I assume
give him
after
the
swimming back
bread.
to shore.
Of course, after swimming back to shore,
Yeah.
I'll go up to the people and say, just give him the goddamn bread.
Spine Ripper, make a persuasion check with advantage because Ivy's helping you.
Okay.
Seeing Ivy cursed, I was gonna smile again.
Sweet.
It's like, I like your fight. I love it when you're feisty.
I got a 3 and a 4 plus 6,
Plus 6.
so a 10.
So it's
Fucking yikes.
The withdrawal is taking its toll.
Yeah, that, so they're gonna hold on to the bread and say, be that as it may, we need the food.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna take it.
Just give them your rations, you fucking dipshit.
No, Spider-Man is going to take it, and what's going to loom over them is a giant elf, a dire wolf, and a boar.
Okay, first of all, make an athletics check to take the bread from them. This is contested.
18 plus 3.
Okay, you succeed in taking the bread.
I'm just gonna give them my rations.
Okay.
The Spider-Man is going to flip them off as the elk picks him up.
Alright, they will be very grateful for your rations, Cass.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have secured bread.
Spider-Man is going to slide down the elk and sit on its butt and just kind of like hold it up to his eyes like it's the most valuable thing in the world. He's going to caress it. He's going to rub his cheek on it. It's been too long, old friend. I'll have to tell you a story. I saw the most magnificent thing. A whole world full of bread. It was all bread. And they took it away from me. And you're all I have left.
Yeah, the at this point, the refugees are just going to ignore you. Concluding that you are completely insane. Correctly, I should say.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jay never said Spine Ripper was sane. In fact, I'm pretty sure he said the opposite.
Yep. The lead guard will say to you, Cass, thank you for dealing with that creature. It would have probably made short work of all of us.
Well, our friend got swallowed, so we didn't really have a choice.
I suppose so. Well, suppose we'll have to try to avoid stuff like that while we're up here.
Yeah, I'd take a safer route that isn't here.
The other route would have taken us right through the very people we were trying to avoid, unfortunately.
I totally believe you.
Yes, we're actually from New Therenfall.
Oh God.
Taking the long way around.
Upon
Kill him.
that, Spine Ripper will clamber up to the elk's neck. New Therenfall, you say? What's it like back around there?
He's fine again!
They say,
He's actually speaking!
Back? He's actually said a sentence without screaming about bread.
they say,
As they look, you see a bunch of ripped up breadcrumbs all over the ground behind the elk.
they say, well,
Some
to be
mysterious
frank,
holes.
it's shit.
Sounds like you're putting it lightly.
The curfew is the least of our worries, but now they've banned worships of any gods, seeing as though it's praise for someone other than Lord Tearstone himself. There are heavy taxes to pay for the war effort, and anyone who complains usually winds up missing. So,
any word on the rogue son Gerald?
Hell if I know. I'm just a citizen. That sort of
Any word on my
Walking
girlfriend?
around there.
On what?
I'm sure you'd know.
Any word on my girlfriend?
Again, what? Who are you?
I beg your fucking pardon.
You know that assassin that you're talking about? We killed her and Spine Ripper carved off her ears.
Not her.
I mean, did she live in New Therenfall?
Shava's gonna like bring him down to her level. Where is Emma?
Who?
I'm gonna throw him into the lake.
with what strength score?
10.
All right, make a roll.
I'll roll for it, damn it.
See what you can do with that fucking 10.
Not 20, bitch.
You just
Oh
like
my god.
Shava yeet.
Can we please stop abusing these poor fucking people?
Shava's gonna go to the next person in line. Where is Emma?
Back in a town they haven't been, dumbass.
I mean, I know
That's
some.
a different city, genius.
I guess I know some Emmas. I mean, you, back in New Therenfall.
Em- Gladiator Warriors, hot as hell.
Don't know her? Did she live in New Therenfall?
Shava's just gonna glare at him.
Virgo's gonna, at this point, swim back to shore, pull himself up, and look down at Shava. Hid by you. And he's just gonna push her into the water.
We only got the end of that.
Oh, okay. He swam back to shore
Yeah, so
after desecrating enough.
Yes.
He's gonna pull himself up, hearing a little bit of it. Hell comment. He's gonna look at her and go, "Oh, great. Just what my home needed, a pervert desecrating the Colosseum." And he's just gonna push her into the lake.
Gotcha.
Shava's gonna just crawl out and dry herself. Precipitation.
Just witnessing
Oh, I'm shoving you back in.
the entire thing. Like, what the
I mean, well,
Well, this is
Have all of
going
you become
on.
the dumb?
Spine Ripper is going to look at the refugees. So, any word on Lawrence? You know,
again,
the,
they don't really pay attention to what the royal family's up to. We're just trying to avoid the guard patrols that are.
Spine Ripper chuckles to himself. Oh, I wanted to know how he was doing after I curb stomped his head in.
You. What?
Hi, I'm the elk assassin.
Didn't.
Had a bit of a nasty run-in with your boy. I wouldn't mind splattering his brains across this pavement.
One of them is like, oh, wait, wasn't the guard patrol saying something about that? I think I've heard people mention that.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you guys, and I
There was
think-
also that one time when we toasted like 10 of their guys at once.
Thanks for the bread.
All right, Green Bean, let's go.
Well, I suppose good luck if you're heading back in that direction at any point.
Thanks, I guess.
Is this the guy? Who is this? The guard that I threw in the lake or the other guy?
It's various people.
It's various people.
Yeah. But yeah. If you have nothing else to say to them,
I'm just imagining this guy like twice Shava's size. She just kind of judo throws him over into the lake.
basically.
It's like every bad action movie where, for some reason, children can just judo throw adults.
Of course.
Anyway, so
Shava's had a bad day. She wants to know where her is.
Yeah, why do you think I pushed you into the fucking lake? You think you're the only one who's having a bad day?
So, I assume you guys want to keep going.
Yes.
All right.
We'll go.
Please, no more vor.
Are we leveling up soon? Because we went through a lot of shit.
At the end of this session, yes. After this session, you will be level 7. I
I'm
was
trying to
going.
actually get to level 6.
The rest of your journey is pretty uneventful. As you emerge from the swamp, you find yourself out of the northern wilds and once again back in familiar territory. Where do you want to head to, essentially?
A village?
Yeah, you can get to one pretty quickly. Is there anything you wanted to do there? I'm trying to gauge what your next steps are.
Stock up,
We're
get
not
bread.
really sure.
Shava's still kind of recovering. She's also spending a lot more time than usual around Ivy.
So,
I
in
still
that
thought
case,
you had somewhere you wanted to go.
would you like to discuss in character what your next steps might be?
As long as we can get to a tavern and get some nice ale.
I don't know, Quinn. Might be time for that thing.
Well, that's the thing. We might be able. See, where you go next is up to you guys. This is. There are
Where?
various hooks that I have presented to you that you could try and pursue.
He's right, you know.
So-
He's right, you know.
And I'd rather not be flying blind going into the next session.
Shava's not going to be pursuing her hooks anytime soon.
Sure. You're
Time to swim into a
So-
river and look for Gerald.
for the purposes of this, we'll say, fast forward. You've made it to a village, and you're having dinner at a tavern. You're all sitting around having a relaxed evening. Food,
Does that
drinks,
still a thing? Wait, hang on. What is relaxed? I don't understand.
whatever it passes for relaxed with you guys.
Just not fucking.
Spider-Bird isn't
civilization.
That's not
screaming
fucking it
anymore.
relaxing.
Yes, Spiremper's on this floor convulsing and speaking in Abyssal.
You're right. This village does have bread. Spine Ripper is able to get bread.
But yeah, no, he's surrounded by breadcrumbs, but he's fallen into an abyssal
Yes.
Seizure.
He's had an abyssal seizure in the middle of one of his bread loaves.
So, setting the scene, there's drinks being brought, there's various people talking and having a lovely time at this tavern. What would you like to do?
What now? Shava got her book at the cost of all of our sanity.
Speaking of book, what do I can use that, right?
Off on the floor, Spiner's input.
Not even looking at him, just kind of nudges the bread closer to his face. All right, it'll be over soon.
The seizure stops. Oi, bread!
That was
To self, bread cancels out seizure.
But yeah, DM, I forgot about the book. I've been using that all the ride back
Okay, to do what?
to use it.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, the book.
That book.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other book. I
Yeah,
forgot there was
you have a lot of books. Let's be
Two
real.
books? Nobody said anything about 2 books.
3 books.
So yes, so I believe how many days do you need to read that one for? It is 6 days. Wait, no, 48 hours over a period of 6 days reviewed. Okay. Math. You only need to transfer 4 hours. Yeah, you've probably read it by now.
Yay!
So
So do I
go-
click it?
Yeah, click the check mark or click use on it.
I'll click use. I don't
Yes.
have use. There is no use.
You're now full of worms.
And your intelligence goes up.
I am now intelligent.
Yes.
For once.
Oh, really?
weren't before.
So, anyway,
Clearly not you were racist.
but distractions aside, Zurgo brought up the question of what now?
Well, we still have to find Gerald.
Spinripper, we'll sit up and give you a dagger glare. You want to find Gerald?
I'm not including.
I don't want to be a clothes drying rack.
You don't.
Calm down. We wouldn't even know where to start looking for him. We'll have to deal with Gerald at another date.
Then what else are we gonna do?
Well, we could always try to deal with Ivy's dad problem.
We have
Spinripper,
no idea where they went.
Yeah.
You could probably figure that
And
out.
Zurgo's going to actually just lean into Cass. You and I both know we have a lead.
I don't wanna.
Spinripper, if you want to find Gerald, look for the last place you'd ever expect. That's where he'll be.
I don't wanna. She was so nice.
If you want my guess, he's probably living with a
Girl
cave of
harboring.
kobolds.
A man that killed one of your friend's mothers. Shit.
Yeah, but okay, this. No.
It doesn't have to be an interrogation.
Quinn!
You don't know. You could just.
Quinn!
I'm just.
You're talking to this party!
I mean, fair. But then maybe.
I am scared for her!
I'm about to say, she's talking to a literally insane goblin, a fanatical pyromancer, and a gladiator who's had a very bad run of temper problems lately.
Who's had a tendency to remove people's body parts.
I have not removed a single body part since we stopped dealing with the tear stones. Thank you very much.
I mean, there was that one guy that you cut both of his fucking hands off and nailed him to a tree.
And I'm just that stressed
Hey,
out branch.
yeah, wait, no, I did do that. When was that?
That was way before the tear stones. Yeah, that was.
Oh, no, that was when Zergo's temper was, like, at its worst for the campaign.
Yeah.
It's called character growth, my
Mostly
friends.
because
He's
of-
able to move past things.
I think most of it was because of Gerald, if I remember correctly.
He was having a bit of issue dealing with Gerald. Again, when you have a bad temper and there's a massive idiot who, can't really help it, but when there's nothing to calm you down, shit goes sideways very quickly.
Sure. Anyway.
That still doesn't comfort me. I don't. Listen, I'll help you find her, but you have to promise that you're not gonna fucking hurt her, okay? No, I need a promise.
Girl hasn't said anything. He just kind of blinked at you.
I need a fucking...
Let's at least go and see her, okay, Cass?
No, I need a promise that you're not gonna hurt her, or, gonna help.
Well, I'm not going to be the one to hurt her.
How can I trust you on that?
I don't even know who we're talking about.
Shava will promise first.
Look, I've healed Shava, if that says anything about me. She kind of hates my guts. Or
I was going to glare at her.
She used to.
I was going to glare at Ivy and then wink and then smirk and then look back at the guys.
Think Shava trying to get you into her hut right now, Ivy.
Shava's coming around.
Coming around indeed.
Oh no.
Stop. Steve.
Do not nut in the hut.
Please.
You must not.
You must not leave the hut.
You
At this moment, I could just feel like Zergo pick up Ivy and then put her on the other side of Shava.
No, actually, at that ring, Zergo is going to just put an arm around Ivy, just kind of scoot her as far away from Shava as he can put her.
Spinereaper will sit up on the table and put his, all you can see is his head and his arms. So, what are we doing now?
Fine.
I won't hurt her.
Fine. I guess we'll go look for her. Hopefully she's still where she was last time. I don't know if she moved on.
Well, it's better than sitting around here twiddling our thumbs and waiting for somebody to come kill us.
I mean, if we do find Gerald, he owes me money.
Really want to find Gerald, even if he does owe you money?
No, I never want to see Gerald ever again. I figured. I don't like being a washcloth.
Did he steal your bread?
No, he turned me into utility items for his camping kit. I am not a tent pitch line. I'm not a steak either.
Yeah, that sounds like Gerald's brand of stupidity.
He's gonna jump up on the table and grab Ivy by her clothes. He used me as a frying pan.
How is it possible?
Oh.
I have marks on my butt.
TMI, Green Bean.
All I'm thinking about is the fact that Gerald was using his butt to cook food.
I want to know the logistics.
Kinky shit there, Joe.
It's not. It is, but he doesn't know it is.
Extra gas to the flame.
Oh my god.
Gerald is the kind of man to look at actual, literal vor and be like, yes, I see you're being eaten by a predator. You should try to avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the person in the vor is going, harder, daddy, and he's like, I wouldn't advise it to bite harder. That will just make it hurt more.
God damn it, Ethan.
Anyway,
That is Gerald.
so if not, I think we can, unless anyone had anything else they wanted to do before we wrap up, you guys can retire to your rooms for the night, and we can pick up there next time.
I can...
Long rest.
And level up once we sign off here.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, we will stop there.
Time to